Welcome to At the Vanguard. We're TB Vanguard, and our motto is for fans by fans. We showcase fans on the front line of the Team Breezy movement. This podcast is an open forum to discuss current topics as they relate to Chris Brown and his fan base. Hey, welcome to At the Vanguard. Today is May 18th, 2020, and we'll go ahead and get started. I'll start. I'm Nikki.
Paula.
I'm Dee.
I'm Jessica.
I'm Shay.
Tasha.
And I'm April. Well, this has been quite the day, or last few days. We had an interesting thing happen with this fan base. It kind of lost their little minds. And our fave posted a happy birthday greeting to the mother of his child, and Team Breezy really took umbrage with it. It's very, very bizarre. And to the point where they actually went, contacted blogs, talking against him and that type of thing. And I wanted to read, this is what they said. So Team Breezy made sure they sent this to me because I guess this makes them feel better because Chris Brown crushed their existence yesterday by telling Amika that he loved her for her birthday and called her his baby. So now Team Breezy is sending me these two women who were allegedly at his birthday party. Oh, I had to forget the part. They said, see, TB knows the deal. I swear Team Breezy's got to be the weirdest fan base out there. All other stands go along with whatever makes their fave happy. Team Breezy wants him single. No matter what female is in his life, Team Breezy seems to want to find out he isn't loyal to the female, like that is something to be proud of. I swear this fan base is weird. So they want me to know that Chris took down his birthday post? Okay, Team Breezy, feel better? Alrighty then.
It seems like it's the people who are taking it personal, they got to get a life. Like, they really got to get a life, honestly.
Well,
because,
real. Probably kid.
Well, some of them are and some aren't because I don't think the kid. I don't think she's a kid.
She's not. She's old enough to know better, for sure.
Right.
Yeah, she's around like 25, I think, or something.
Yeah.
The usual offenders.
Yeah.
I know, it's like the same old, same old. Like, come on. They just happen to be vocal. They can't be. Why couldn't they be the quiet Team Breezy?
Never.
Who's under their page and just
A whole bunch of them that I got blocked was talking about it too.
Yes. No, but this is the funny thing. They hated when she was with him.
That's how it always is. That's how it always is. They hate the current one. They always hate
Right.
the current.
They're not even smart enough to realize that's what they're doing. Like, don't you see your own pattern?
To me, they just don't have the coping mechanisms to deal with what they don't want or like or see. That's all it really is.
We're also dealing with people who are living in what's called fantasy land.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean,
Fantasyland, stuck at home, eating carbs.
Those are not kids. That's just kids having crushes. But when you have women doing this, that's just, it's something wrong with you upstairs.
Right.
They're not even, just have some conversation with somebody. If you just go to some of their pages, you can see that there's something else going on because you need to be living your own life. Go on.
Right.
Don't find you a Chris Brown lookalike. Damn.
I know.
But it's borderline obsessive and just kind of mental. It's really sad.
So.
He didn't even call her his baby. He just said boo.
I know, but they really.
I think they were upset because he said I love you. I think because he said I love you, that sent him over the edge.
Right.
But that's not the first person that he's posted something like that for.
Right.
It's not the first person he said I love you to. I would imagine they have a great bond. They share a child and they're very positive.
So, yes.
And he wasn't gonna keep it up anyway. He wasn't going to keep that post up. He constantly deletes stuff. He said what he had to say. He had enough sense to keep it, to not allow there to be comments, which he always does now.
Right.
For the most part, with posts about her or his son. Like, what's the big deal?
Well, it crushed their dreams, as she said, because they want the fantasy that
But
he's
you can
going to be
still
with
have
them.
the fantasy. Like I mean, it's a fantasy. Period.
It is.
Absolutely.
He's got
Absolutely.
2 kids. Even if you had a day with him, you're never going to be in the position you want to be in. So it's always going to be a fantasy. Not only
Right.
that, but you're going to have people doing the same crap to you that your bitter behind is doing to everybody else.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And thanks to coronavirus, we won't get any more meet and greets. Thank you.
Yep.
That's
Right.
funny. We don't have a lot to say. We're just really just trying to just really kind of vent about the fan base. This is a fan base I thought could be like the Grateful Dead. The Grateful Dead's fans, I mean, they haven't recorded in many, many years, decades, but they're still very cohesive. They still buy T-shirts and all the paraphernalia. It's like a mindset. And for all these people saying, Team Breezy forever, yet they're really abusing the person they say they're a fan of. It's really bizarre. He can't even post about his own son.
Right.
I don't know.
I think it's a small vocal percentage, small vocal active percentage. Because
Right.
I mean, I didn't even know until I got onto it. And I've been on social media, so I haven't seen it like be all over social media. You know what I'm saying?
It was for a couple days. It really was.
Well, yeah, I mean, the only way I came across it is because it was sent to me. People that are usually in that type of stuff, I have blocked anyway, so I usually don't
Right.
see anything unless somebody sends it to me. And
Right.
let's just point out, too, we usually don't do this negative stuff,
We don't, but
but the things at this point need to be addressed because it's crazy.
it is crazy.
Doesn't make any sense.
Because they were just being ridiculous. But all these posting of an ex-girlfriend, and but when that girlfriend was current, they loathed her.
Yes.
That's completely forgotten now.
Yes.
Oh no, he was so much better with her. No,
And there's a relationship behind social media.
Right.
Like, come on, man.
yes,
Yeah, I've had a couple of girls inbox me on Twitter saying, "Do you like Amika?" I'm like, I don't fucking know Amika.
none of them do. That's
Just
the whole point.
Just like you don't know Chris Brown. We do not know him.
Right.
Do you not get that? You can enjoy somebody's life, and I just think it's really odd and it's really bad karma to have ill will towards somebody having love and happiness in their life.
Yes.
Because they don't have it.
Right.
And it comes from an immature place.
Right.
A petty, immature place.
It's toxic. That's what it is. It's toxic.
That's exactly right. That's the perfect word.
Let him be in a better place. He's been great. He ain't addressing nothing. Like, just let it go. Let it go.
Right.
So it's weird.
Well, I think we need to remember why we became fans. I'm sure some of the very young, they were, oh, he's so cute. But honestly, it's the music from the beginning, and definitely on my part. But because I mean, it's out to me. But remember that you're supposedly fans, and you just stay in a fan's lane. That's fine. You're looking at him as handsome. He's handsome. I mean, and all that. But to actually think he can't be with anybody, he doesn't get to have a life, he doesn't get to have a family, because you want to maintain your fantasy. No.
Fans, us as fans need to be worried about when we're going to get to go to a concert and see Chris perform again.
Right.
Because that's the real question, you know what I mean?
It really is. That may be
We got to
years
see
from now.
him,
Yes.
but we were going to see him perform live again. That might be a long time. Just because of the whole situation with the virus and all.
Well, that's what's on my mind.
Right. And this mixtape, I mean, he's got a great album. He's given us great albums, last 2 albums. I still connect them because they were so close together, and they're still like fresh in my head. But this mixtape is actually quite amazing. I've been listening to it for days and days. I don't just stream it, because I call streaming is when I just play it and I have the sound down. I actually listen to it while I'm doing things. I listen to it all the time, and it's really good. amazingly good for a mixtape. It sounds like an album. So I mean, promote that, stream, do something. That's constructive. But
they left that in the dust,
right? But they weren't even doing it before, so it's not like, oh, they were streaming and they stopped now. No, they weren't streaming.
Yeah.
There's not the people streaming who were into this and stopped streaming. If they say that, they're liars. I don't buy it.
And I said that too under somebody else's post. I was like, the people that are doing all that, saying they stopped streaming and blah blah blah, they weren't streaming to begin with.
Exactly. Totally agree.
But they act like that's gonna stop Chris from living his life. Give me a break.
Right.
Right.
Like, okay. Well, I think we've given us enough energy, but I think we need to get that out. Does anybody else have something to vent in this topic or about anything really? But I just think we needed to get that out and let that be public to a certain extent. I'm gonna
we gotta talk about the baby. Did you see the last pictures?
Oh my God!
Cutie pie.
And the movements.
So in love with him.
I like when he's in his little bouncer thing or whatever you call it.
Yeah.
I saw the little footwork already.
You saw I had the music to it. I had a tempo to it.
I saw it. So cute.
He is ready.
That song actually popped into my head, and it actually is on beat. I was like, oh my God, this is on beat.
I'm gonna tell you, between him and Roro, did you see Roro and Joyce's page with the little friend doing her performance?
Yes.
Oh my God.
And now you designed a T-shirt for the kids.
Oh, so cute.
Those maroon.
So cute.
I want one.
Like,
I know that only come in kid sizes. I would have definitely bought one.
I know. That's so cute. Yeah, he's got some talented little people, and it seems like she can draw already.
Oh yeah.
I was like, oh, okay. But yes, well, I'm glad we're ending on a good note. Chris and his little people. Alrighty then. You want to take us out?
All right, everybody. We'll talk to you next week. Have a great night. Bye.
All right. Good night.
Have a great night.
Good night.
Thanks for joining us on this episode, and we hope you'll join us again at the Vanguard.